Hey everyone, so today is the 13th of December 2021, which means that 4 of my advanced materials for 4 of my exams are going to be releasing today at around, I believe, 4:30 p.m. That's when it's going to be released, and I'm going to be seeing my first ever set of exams. But as I mentioned before, only 2 of them are due next week, Monday, and that is PLR, or the Practice Legal Research and Writing, and also the Wills Administration, which is basically due on next Tuesday. So this is basically a very nerve-wracking situation, but we also have very little time to really prepare and everything and do everything like that. But also today, advocacy and as well as accounts advanced materials are going to be releasing today as well. I'm not really sure what advanced materials I'm going to get for accounts, because it's mostly calculation, like 80% of it is calculation. Maybe I will get maybe scenarios or whatever, I'm not sure. But other than that, that's what's happening today. And at 9 a.m. I do have my PLP workshop 12, I believe, which I'm going to go, and it's in West Skin Building or White Skin Building. I'm also, after that, I don't have any other lessons anymore. So what I'm gonna do is probably have my lunch, which I bought, and it's basically Tesco's free range eggs, whatever, egg and cress sandwich. I also got some nuts from home, which I'm really excited to try, and I mixed it with a lot of other things, so I'm going to show you guys that later on. I also got some a bottle of water from Tesco, and also leftover crisps from a long time, from I think 1 week ago. I bought that crisp and I still have not finished it. I think you guys know which one I'm talking about if you watch my videos. Other than that, I also bought some Starbucks medium oat cappuccino, which I really like as well. And usually when I'm in a good mood, that's when I like to have Costa's hazelnut oat latte, because that gives me that good vibes and stuff. But now that I'm in a very pressurized mode and I'm like in a get it done basically mode, I'm not really going to have hazelnut oat latte. That's my theory, I don't know, because during this time, that's when I like to really have something that is strong, that is going to push me forward, and that's definitely medium oat cappuccino basically. Yeah, and I also got my gym kit, which I'm not really sure if I'm going to do, but I'm hopefully going to try and do it, because what I've realized that during my exams time, when I do actually exercise, that makes me feel really relieved and stress-free basically. So I'm hopefully going to try and do that. And on top of that, I've still not edited my last week's vlog, which is really sad. So I'm going to try and do that during my breaks or lunchtime or whatever that is, or even if I can't, I'll just try to merge it with this week's vlog as well. Maybe, I'm not really sure, because it is quite getting hectic and my time is very precious now. So now I'm just gonna drop this gym bag here, go to my PLP, come back at 10:30, between 10:30 to 10:40 or something, and then I'm gonna see what I want to do. But mostly today, before 4:30, I'm going to really focus on accounts and making sure that my notes are very clear and concise and everything. And also going to try and write some answers for the wills and administration scenarios. And I'm going to try to do those as much as I can, and then send it off to my teacher, hopefully today or tomorrow maximum, because I want her to really check properly and stuff and give me a feedback way before rather than really later, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today, and I'll see you guys in PLP. Hey everyone, I just finished my PLP workshop, I believe it was 12. And now I'm gonna have my lunch, which is, I know, very early, but because I don't have breakfast, I just try to make sure that I have it now so that it gets out of the way. So I'm gonna have my egg and cress, and I'm gonna have my leftover crisps. As I said before, I got this about a few weeks ago or something, and obviously water. And I'm gonna speed watch a movie, quite quickly in about an hour, and then I'm gonna start doing my work. And apparently my PLR and all my assessments are getting released at 12, so I'm not sure. So if it does, then I will let you know. I'll let you know, guys. But other than that, I'm just gonna have my lunch very, very quickly and yeah, enjoy my time. Hey everyone, I was right. At 12 o'clock, all of my assessments, advanced material has been released and I had a look at them. But what I'm going to do, in generally speaking, is to print them out so that I can see them in paper rather than relying on them on the screen, because that can be very distracting and stuff. So now what I'm going to do is quickly pray, and then I'm going to print out all of those advanced materials for 4 of my assessments. I also know the time and date for my advocacy and the interview and the exam one as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check them out and everything. I'm gonna get some water as well, and as soon as possible I'm gonna start revising for WAE and try to send off the answers for all of these scenarios by today, so that I get an idea of what is basically the answer for those, if my answer is correct and stuff, because then I can properly practice as well. And also made a checklist of all the things that I should be doing during the morning and in the afternoon as well, or in the evening, to make sure that I'm making time equally for 4 of those assessments, rather than just doing one in one day and then forgetting about it for the next 2-3 days, which is never going to be useful. So I'm going to make the checklist as well, and then I'm going to start working on the WAE. Hey guys, I just basically got my tea, fruit tea, and now I'm gonna go and get my printing stuff out, and after that I'm gonna pray quickly, and then I'm gonna start my wills and administration stuff. Let me just check what time is my 4th prayer of the day so that I have an idea. So the one that I'm gonna do now started at 12, and then is 1:36, and then 3:54, and then 5:31. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna leave it there, but now I'm definitely gonna go and print the stuff out, and so that I don't have to get out anymore. So yeah, let me get those stuff for you. Hey everyone, so now currently I just finished praying, and which is why you can see my scarf style is completely different, because you're not supposed to show your hair when you're praying, that's why. So now what I'm going to do, as I mentioned before, is definitely to write down all of the scenarios as much as I can within 2 hours, and then send them off to my module leader for Wales, who's also gave me kindly the feedback for my mock, which I received on, I would say, when was it? I think on Saturday I received it, and I asked a couple of my friends who passed if they got it as well, but they didn't, which means that I think like most people who failed, they basically got their feedback sent to them by email. But now there's only 1 minute left till I start my wills and administration scenarios writing and stuff, so I'm gonna do that very, very quickly. I believe my exam is at, I think at 11 o'clock on Tuesday next week for wills. And the due date for the PLR is definitely on, I would say, 4:30 next Monday. Yeah, 4:30 next Monday. And it's obviously the table and the letter, basically. And I mentioned before that I did fail the table because I did not focus really properly on one particular case that was basically the answer to the whole table. I focused on many different cases, which made me lose a lot of marks, and I also did not go really detailed in the facts as well, apparently. So I need to make sure that I really do that this time, because there's no way out of this. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna now start doing the wills and administration scenarios. Hey everyone,
I just basically attempted, I have still got, I would say 5 to 7 scenarios left to actually attempt still, which is so annoying. But most of them are really similar to each other, which is why I'm not really bothered, or I'm not really like concerned or nervous, because some of the scenarios, or most of the scenarios in fact, are repeating and I have to basically write answers to those. How do I feel about this skin? I'm not really feeling good. But today I really wrote down all of the habits that I actually used to implement when I was pretty healthy before the LPC, and I was eating well, and I was taking care of myself and everything. So I'm gonna start doing that again, and which is why I'm trying to drink as much of the water as I can for that. But now I'm gonna pray my third prayer of the day. For me it's fourth, but it's a third prayer generally speaking for everyone. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and finish these scenarios as quickly as I can, so I can send them off to my teacher so that she can check and review and give me advice on what to really do and stuff. And I'm feeling quite extremely tired to go to the gym, honestly, but I will see. If I feel really okay, then I'm gonna go, but otherwise I wouldn't. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna pray now, and I'll see you guys later.
How are you? This is the outline for the session. I would like to talk about the performance overall on the formative assessment, generally what
That's how overworked we are. We can say that to
इस पे ना हम ये वाले हाथ में लिख